Over the weekend, I went and watched the first Dolphins and Falcons preseason game. It was Friday, August 9th, 7 p.m. It was an incredible game, a good experience, and I'm just going to let you guys know what kind of went down. So when you first arrive at Hard Rock Stadium for the game, you get to see, the fancy stadium, the nice top, and, the weather was pretty good, and it wasn't rainy or anything, so it was an enjoyable game. Just before the game even started, we got to see some really exciting things in practice, like Michael Penix's first suit up for the professional game. I was very excited to get to see how he would perform in his first game, even if it is just preseason. This matters a lot when you're a rookie. Even before the game, the atmosphere was just electric in Hard Rock Stadium. The Miami fans were getting very into it. Getting to watch the players practice down on the field was a fun time. As you can see here, this was the stadium before everybody showed up, but I can promise you, this filled out a lot more during the game. We, of course, were sitting on the Falcons practice end of things, so we didn't quite get to see the Dolphins practice, but as you can see, they were really getting ready for the game, and even if it is just preseason, these players can take it seriously, and definitely if you're a backup, this is your time to prove yourself. The atmosphere was just absolutely electric here when the fans got into it so much when the players ran out. It was a fun time. You get to see some stars run out who weren't suited up, but they were there and cheering on their team and, getting ready for the regular season. So this is a little bit of an interesting one, but this is actually Michael Penix's first team huddle. I thought it'd be kind of funny to get a picture of this, but this was right after the game started. Fans are very pumped. This is actually the Dolphins' first preseason touchdown. Getting to see Penix's debut was definitely a highlight of the game. Getting to see the kickers go out there and kick their field goals, warm up, and the rest of the team warm up. Penix didn't get a touchdown pass in the game, but he also didn't throw a pick. Overall, I think he had a solid start. Considering what we've seen from him in training camps, I don't expect too much more than what we got in that game last night. But also, adding to the fact, the Dolphins found a new potential star running back. Of course, last year they had Devin Achane. I went there to watch that game last year, his first preseason game, and I could see it then that he had the potential to be good, but I did not think that he would be as good as he did, this past season. So, maybe in the future the Dolphins could find more guys and they could build up the star and maybe finally make a Super Bowl push. Overall, the best moment of the game, I would say, is Michael Penix had a deep throw. I didn't get it on camera because I wasn't quick enough, but it was just little plays, run the ball, and then he throws like a big old pass down the field, perfectly placed. It was a great play. Honestly, I'd say that was the highlight of Penix's game, and if you look anywhere, they'll probably agree. I hope to see more from him in the future, I think he has potential to do good in the NFL, and it's going to be interesting because, of course, the Falcons are not known as the, elite quarterback producing plays, but there's still potential there. I think he can change things, He's going to be behind Kirk Cousins, but it gives him an opportunity to learn, work on his game, and then whenever he gets to take over, he could become a star for them. You never know. Another thing that I can't deny that I definitely enjoyed was getting to pose in front of Hard Rock Stadium at night, because after this game, it was just amazing. You can see in there, everyone's just having the time of their lives. I left a little bit early so I can make sure I get the picture and have some, experience with some people inside, but it really does look great at night, and if you ever drive by it, even if you don't go in it, you gotta take a look because it's a really cool stadium. So, without further ado, let me know what you think in the comments.